Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the super late models here at Knoxville. We're racing the open one this time around. We are car 13 here out of 25 cars, so about midway through the field, but a lot of really fast people up in here, so we're gonna do the best we can, and I'm gonna go get some practice and see how the track is. It looks kind of tacky in the corners, but slick on entry, so it'll probably slick off pretty quick and be really slick for the feature, so hopefully we can have a decent qualifying time and make it in through the heat races. Alright, let's see what we can do. I ran like a 13th, 14th fastest time in practice. Nothing too good at all. But we'll see what we can do here. I think first lap I'm just going to run like middle, see what that has. And then second lap I'll do something slightly different. See what we can do. It'll be slightly different for both laps. First lap, I'm just gonna run middle, see what kind of speed it has. Second lap, I'll go slider 1-2 and like bottom 3-4. Or even like this middle and 3-4 is fast too, it feels like to me. Maybe if you can get that to cut down. But try not to get too sideways in the slider. Felt decent. Almost smacked the wall there. Didn't quite hold bottom too well. Not going to be too fast in the exit, I feel like. It was almost a tenth faster. It's about what I ran in practice, too, is a low 6. So I'll take that. I think I ran like a 6:29 in practice. So it was pretty close. And a lot of fast people out here. So it's going to be a very tough race nonetheless. So we'll do the best that we can here in the heat races. I don't know where we're going to end up starting. A decent bit of people have actually qualified so far. So hopefully we can hold a decent spot. We just got to finish top 7 in the heat races to make it to the feature. All right, about to roll off 6th here in heat number 1. So that's like 13th, I believe, or 11th, that is, I think, overall. Did not qualify great. A lot of people are just now connecting, so I imagine they were just running something else and pre-registered for this and now are joining in, but missed their gridding for our heat or qualifying. So I think Trey Mills was in our heat. I don't know about any of the others, but we'll see. I don't know if Knowles was. Nicholas Eli, was he in our heat? Like, he's in our heat, but is he one that just connected? He might have been. So might make it a little easier to advance, hopefully. But we got to finish top 7. That's the main thing. Top 7, go straight to the feature. Hopefully we can have a decent heat race here. Try not to mess up too badly. But JD Brown got the pole. I knew it was going to be between him and Rumsey for the most part. They were car 1 and 2, and Rumsey got second, I believe. So he's starting pole for heat 2. I just really don't want to have to go through the Consi because there's going to be some fast people in that from this heat, at least. Because Trey Mills is definitely going to be in it unless he joins in the race after it starts. After the heat race starts and a couple people wreck and he makes it in. But I don't think that many people are going to wreck out of the heat race, but who knows. But we're getting ready to go here. Good luck to everybody. Had a decent start, but the car in front of us did not have a good one. Trying to just rip outside immediately. He's dead and got hooked up into us. Nothing I could do, and he's wrecking into the wall. Literally nothing I could do out of that.
Dude, you were not clear, man.
That was a whole mess. I don't even know what just happened, but we're going to be able to finish it out at least. Our car is damaged for sure. We're in 8th, so we need more people to wreck, and Nicholas is going to go by us. Pretty sure that's my spoiler on the ground back there, so not a very good heat race for us because we got caught up in multiple wrecks right there. If we didn't get spun out, I think we would have been looking a lot better. But we're definitely going to have to go through the consolation race now, which is a big bummer. You can see all the damaged cars, they're going by me as well. So it's going to be a tough consolation, like I was saying. And I know I have no spoiler, so I'm just like super off pace right now. It is bad. So we're basically falling back to 11th, and that's probably where we are going to finish here in the heat race. So I'm just going to wrap it up here, and you guys will see the consolation race. Oh, so we ended up moving up to 9th, it looks like. Maybe because some people had black flags or something off the start there. I have no clue, but who did I end up finishing in front of? Because I was 11th. We ended up finishing in front of Trey, Mills, and Nicholas. So don't know what happened to them, but that was a bummer of a lap one because our car was absolutely destroyed, as you could see. But literally right off the start, bottom car here was sliding up. He was right on his right rear, and it started hooking him right around. We got caught right there, and that already ripped off a spoiler, so we were already done for at that point. But as soon as he got hooked up the track, it hit us, broke our spoiler, and then spun out from him behind, but there's nothing we could do about that. Like, there's nothing he could do about that either, just because of the huge checkup and stuff. And then it turns us up into the wall, and he's also getting turned at the same time. He lost his front right wheel, and then he comes back up the track, and I thought we were okay, and then he bounces off the wall. Huge net code to collect us again. I don't know. We should have missed that. That's unfortunate for us. And then we go spinning around. We have to keep it going, so that lost us some more time, but we lost the entire spoiler and stuff, so our car was destroyed anyways. But we're gonna be in the consolation race starting like third, I believe it is. All right, we're rolling off third here, and there is a lot of fast people in this race with us, so it's going to be a tough one to get top four, honestly. Top four move on to the feature race. Good luck to everybody in it, but hopefully we could try and pull out a top four here, because starting on the bottom for one's not a great thing, and then two, there's a lot of fast people in this, like a lot of low numbers. There's at least 3 that are single digit in here. We got Tollison, Trey Mills, and I think Jonkman as the 6, so that's already 3 guys. That is a single digit number. And then you got the 11 in front of us. I'm the 13. We got the 15 and 14 in here. Like, it is going to be a tough one. Very, very tough field. Got unfortunate in the heat race. That's the one thing with these open supers. I just try to avoid the wrecks, man, and sometimes you can't. Like, we literally had nowhere to go in that one in the heat race. Pretty sure the guy behind me just hit the inside wall or something. Oh, it's Mills. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He's like warming up his tires, but I thought I heard him hit the inside wall or whatever. Not sure what he's doing at all. But hopefully we can get this thing moving. I got lucky starting here instead of like back in 7th, so at least it gives us more of a shot, but we gotta just get it going. Do the best we can, starting on the bottom. It's gonna be tough. Gotta be on top of it though. Hopefully we can get to the top pretty quick. Not the best start for us. He went at like as soon as the pace truck pulled off. Was not expecting him to run low there. I was gonna run a slider line, but I had to like slightly brake, and I was not expecting that. Just gotta try and focus up here. He is throwing a slider on everybody. We almost got clipped from behind. He is blinking on our outside, so I have no clue where he's at. Try to keep the car straight on exit. Could have probably thrown a slider on both of them. Didn't think I was gonna be able to, so I kind of ran up to the middle. We throw a slider now. Probably is better to do it in 1 and 2 than 3 and 4, but we do it like that at the time because I felt more confident in it. He's gonna cut under us there. He's gonna throw a slider on him in 1 and 2. We now have the top rolling. Well, tried to. Oh, he's not going to clear him. Try and roll bottom here. He blocked the slider line. Bottom is not super fast, to say the least. 3 and 4 is not bad. I think we're 3 wide. Oh, they're almost wrecking on my outside. Let's go. That's huge. That is huge for us. I thought they were both going to go flying by me there. Trying to run slider line to protect the slider a little bit. They're throwing sliders on them each other behind me. 2 laps left. 2 laps left. Oh, they're hitting the wall up there for first. Oh, Tolleson lost his spoiler. I think he broke his right front. That screwed me all up. And I think that wrecked them from behind me too. I think that we all got screwed up from Tolleson in that corner. Because I was going around my like half slider line, but Tolleson was like, car was coming back to the right because I think he broke his right front. But hey, we're going to make the show. That's all that matters. We're in the show, so we can only really move forward. So that's unfortunate for what happened to everybody there. Who's going to end up with 4th there? It looks like the 19 car is going to make it in, so congrats to him. But that was crazy. I don't know what happened up front. I kind of want to go see real quick before we get into the feature. Because Tolleson was in. Like, he just had to not do anything dumb there. And I think he did something dumb. I'm really not sure. He, like, wrecked his car off of 1 and 2. Hitting the curb down here. Really trying to win the consolation when you're locked in. And then cutting back down as he's trying to cut under him. It's just tough right there. But I think he broke his right front and his spoiler. Tough situation, but hey, we make it in. I'm happy about that, and hopefully we could try to move forward from it. All right, rolling off second to last. Not really any place to go besides forward. The 19 on our outside's blinking a little bit. I know Trey's been blinking a little bit right there again. So a couple people blinking, which is not good news back here. But hopefully we can try to avoid the wrecks being this far back, because there seems to be a wreck in every race right now. My heat had a huge one right in the beginning. The heat number 2 had one about like halfway through. The consolation one had one with like 2 laps left there, which was crazy, with Tolleson, and then whatever else happened behind me. I'm not 100% sure what went on behind me. I think like everybody got messed up from Tolleson into 3 and 4 because he had a broken right front, so his car kind of went straight instead of being able to turn. And it like straightened out some people's trajectory. They were going to go in the corner and ended up wrecking somebody else, I think, from behind. Because I think Jonkman was going to make it in. He was right behind us. That would have been 4th place. And then I don't remember if it was the 22 or who was it that we were battling with Mills. I don't 100% remember who it was. But we were all 3 battling. And Jonkman and somebody else were throwing sliders on each other behind me. And whoever was behind Jonkman, I think, got straightened out from Tolleson in the corner, like, unexpectedly. And they got Jonkman in the rear end, which was a mess. But we're starting way back here. Hopefully we can avoid the wrecks. Try to take it easy early on, because they're definitely going to be wrecks. Already getting clipped from behind. That's scary. 2nd place hitting the berm down there in 3 and 4. We are 3, almost 4 wide. Oh boy. Yep. Think the outside guy hit the wall, I'm assuming. What a mess the start of this race has already been. Because the guy that's behind me has been all over my bumper. It's been terrifying. Those fireworks are still going off. 2 laps in, almost 3 laps in. Seems like everybody's rolling bottom right now, trying to save some tire, most likely. Somebody's coming off of pit lane, or no, that's JD Brown up in the front. I thought that was somebody so far back, like coming off pit road or something, but that was just JD Brown because he has such a lead. That's crazy. Trying to not slide up on the guy up top. I messed up the entry of turn 1. We're going to be 3 wide now. That's not great. Just back out of it a little bit. Try to stick middle so we don't wreck anybody. Just get in behind the 00 here. See just if we can ride the bottom a little bit. Shocked nobody's been in a wreck with how many times the bottom of 3 and 4 berm has been hit and shot up the track. Kind of shocked there hasn't been a wreck yet up there. I'm just happy we're in the show because we are car 13 out of like 25, 26. It was a tough field to make it in. Got a little lucky, but we got very unlucky to start with. I think we could have made it through the heat race as long as we would have missed that first wreck. We just had nowhere to go. There was a lot of people that had nowhere to go, though, in the heat race, so it's kind of unfortunate overall. Trying to just roll bottom, not get into them in front of me. People in front of us are kind of pulling away a little bit. He slid up a little, able to get under him. I'll take it. I love being able to roll bottom at tracks, like it's so fun. Like places like this when it gets super slicked off, which is not very slicked off yet. I think people are just really saving tires. He got on that berm way too much and then parked it in front of the dude on the straightaway. Places like this, Williams Grove, Oswego, USA, all these kind of tracks I really like where you could roll bottom. It's just a lot of finesse down here. I really enjoy these tracks that are like that. Try and slide up a little bit here. Because there probably is a bit more of grip on the higher side, but you're going to be burning up tire getting through the field. But honestly, I feel like I burn up my tire anyways. I might as well try to move forward if I can. See what we can do. Because I'm not great at running the wall by any means. I'm trying to run like a slider line in these corners. I think 3 and 4 I just need to be up on the wall. 1 and 2 you could usually run a pretty good slider line, I believe. But the actual grip is way up by the wall. Still trying to be a little easy on throttle to not get too sideways like I am now. I feel like you just need to be more straight. Yeah, I'm just way too sideways on entry there. Probably lifting too much. And he is still working that bottom behind, under us, getting by me. That's a much better 3 and 4 until I get on the exit. That's a good 1 and 2. Put that right rear right up in that cushion. Get that thing rolling. Like, I'm probably killing my right rear early in this race, but I don't have anything else to lose. We're already far enough back. Just don't break the right front on the wall and I'll be happy. See if we could try to catch some people up here, potentially. I feel like I need to do something different in 3 and 4. I feel like that's where I'm losing it. 1 and 2 were pretty decent up at the wall. It's 3 and 4 where we're struggling. Should have the run. Yeah, we're clear of him now. Run a slider maybe. Got way too sideways on it. Maybe I just picked the wrong set to use for feature. I don't know. I think this is more made just for the top, and if you run in the slick area, it's not very good. So I feel like I may have chose the wrong one for myself. But I didn't want like a super tight set, but it may have been better off, honestly, to run that middle to bottom that I like more. Damn, he got back to our inside. That was a better entry into 3. It was a better 3 and 4 overall, I would say. Oh, getting the wall a little bit. Didn't even get a 0x though, so that was about as good as you can get it on the wall. Just barely tapping that thing. Trying to focus on my line and my throttle control and stuff, but I'm just not doing a very good job of it. Up at the top of 1 and 2, I'm doing decent. It's very bumpy up there in the cushion as well. I think this slider line's not doing my tires any justice as well. Probably not helping them out whatsoever. Oh, that's gonna be the wall. Yep. Alright, we didn't get the right front at least, so that's good. Right rear into it, but kept the right front out of the wall, which is the big positive. That's the scary part about running the wall that I'm not good at. Is just keeping that right front out of it. Trying to get better at it at tracks like this and Eldora, Charlotte, when you gotta run right on the wall. Trying to get better at it.
Clear.
Up on the wall on the exit there. Definitely do not want to hit it on the, coming off the corner onto the straight, because that's when you're really gonna break your right front. Dang it. Could not get the rear rotated around, so I'm messing up these corner entries very badly.
Clear.
You kind of almost have to like gas it up to get it rotated a little bit. But we are just getting gapped right now. I should have just stuck to the bottom like I like to do. Because I either like the super bottom here or like a slider line, and I'm just trying different things that I don't normally do. And clearly it's not working for me.
Okay.
Just waiting for that first caution though.
I thought you was on the middle there.
There's a whole gaggle of cars up there all over each other. See, I can get that runoff of 1 and 2. Just can't keep up the consistency every lap. For every corner. We're already halfway. That's kind of crazy. Kind of shocked JD's not on my relative to come lap us yet. Like, everybody's like so fast, it's crazy. Everybody has just stepped their game up more and more on the super side. And I have stayed about the same, so it's like I'm just getting blown by now. If I could have left out the by part, that would have been great, but that is not the case. Because like, oh, there's a guy up on the wall. Oh, and they all F4, so no caution. They're still almost spinning. Slowed down a ton of people there.
I tried checking out.
But he all F4'd. So hey, that's one spot. We're not, hashtag not last. And Trey's car looks alright. He just has a little bit of left rear damage. Nothing on the spoiler. Seems like the left front's fine. I don't know about his right front. Him blinking is terrifying. But I'm not sure what happened there with that wreck. I don't know if that guy got up on the wall and went and like almost flipping up on it, or they ended up in a wreck or whatnot. I'm assuming maybe he did it himself because he all F4'd like that. And if somebody else wrecked him, maybe he would have stayed in it. I have zero idea. I guess he did not want to bring out a caution at all. It looks like JD and Hauser are having a hell of a battle up front. They're only a couple tenths off each other, and Rumsey is right there with them. Not shocked to see those three names up front. I think it's an alt account for Hauser because there's no way I'm a higher I rating than him. Pretty sure that's like Waddell's account too. It just has like a dot in the middle name instead of no dot. So they could just run freely and not care. But I don't understand paying for 2 accounts and stuff like that. It's absolutely crazy to me. I think I was running faster up top at this point. I think my tires are cooked. I keep hiccuping and stuff now. I think the 21 may have burnt his tires off too. I have no clue. Back to the top we go though. I feel like I was doing better up here. See if we could try to catch back up to them because it got a little bit separated and stuff from that wreck and everything, and I'm all up in the wall. I just am awful right now. I absolutely love this track, but I cannot find my grip and my footing at all. Because the fixed race I didn't run well, the open race I'm not running well. We qualified okay and then just ended up in the wreck, and then consolation battling for my life to make it. They're 3 wide up there. He got pushed up to the wall.
Thanks, sir.
19.081.
But everybody's battling all over the track. I'm shocked there hasn't been a caution yet. I'm really wanting there to be just so we can get bunched up again. Like, yeah, we're pretty much dead last. We're just not finishing dead last because of the car that left. I thought Trey up there was about to hook the 93 in the right rear. Spin him around. That was close. They're running hard. Everybody's running hard for every spot. Because everybody's so good. Just hoping I don't go a lap down is the main thing. I think we will. Because how fast JD and them are catching us now. Feel like I'm definitely going to go a lap down with how fast they're catching us. Unless I can like really hone in and start running this top pretty well. Because that actually felt like a good lap right there.
19.0.
So that was a 19.0. If we can keep that up, it'd be pretty good. Try and stay off the wall in these corners and straightaway. See, that was a good turn 3 and 4. Definitely catching him in front of us a little bit. A little bit better of a 19.0. Trey was all up on that wall. I think it slowed him up, it looks like, because the 93 is getting back by him on that bottom side. But the 93's been running down there the entire race. So his tires could still honestly be pretty decent. Oh boy. Getting way too sideways there. Hoping I can try and pass a couple of these guys. Because we are flying up to them right now. Because they're besting around throwing a bunch of sliders on each other.
My bad.
Is that going to be a caution?
Sorry, I thought I'd clear you there. My bad.
Sounds like it might be a caution. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, that's the wall. We're fine.
Clear, clear, clear.
My bad, Colt.
19.5.
Yeah, 93 is flying up there, just running that bottom still. I think I definitely picked the wrong set for me. Because I'd much rather be running that middle or bottom the entire race. And I don't think this set was for that. Oop, he broke his right front, I think.
Outside. All clear.
Think he did? No, he didn't. Okay, he just slowed way up because of it. Jesus, 21, I was not expecting you to cut down there. That messed me up a whole bunch. I was going to slide up with him, and he was cutting back down. Oh, dang it, got the wall. Just need to get this top rolling again, because we might go a lap down here very soon. Yeah, they're 3 seconds back from us. The race is almost over, but I don't want to go a lap down. Oh, dang it. I was like gassing it up because I was like right on the wall and then clipped it again a little too hard. You don't say. It's less than optimal, thanks. Feel like I could catch the 21 and be a little quicker than him, but now that he's not battling with the other guy, maybe he's faster. Because we're pulling away from the other guy now. I think he may have been the one slowing him up. Trey is just smashing that wall, it looks like, but he's also blinking everywhere, so who knows what he's actually doing. Oh, that's gonna be the wall. Messed that one up completely. Tried to gas it up and they just got tight. And he's throwing a super deep slider. We're gonna go right back around him. Try to be safe with it and not wreck this thing. We got 2 laps left. Leaders are coming up to the white flag, so we're not going to go a lap down at least. It was like the heat race where I was going a lap down, or about to go a lap down right as they were on the white flag, and JD ran out the last lap, 2-lapped me, but I was on my last lap. He already finished, so. White flag now. As long as we don't wreck the car, we'll finish 16th. It is what it is, but green flag the entire way. Little unfortunate, but at the same time, there should have been a caution, but I am hot from running this race. So many laps straight. But we finished 16th. Tough race. I think I picked the wrong set for me is what I did. I think I did the wrong set, so might run this again later in the week for fun and try the other one, but we'll see how I do later in the week. But that is a tough race flag to flag, I'll tell you that. I don't know what I did, but I've just slowed way up lately here at on iRacing in general. Besides like the UMPs this week, I did pretty good there. But let's go back to lap number 1. We'll see any incidents that happened. And because I think the 07 here is the one that all F4'd it is him. So we'll see later what happened to him, I guess. Because I have zero idea of what happened. He seems to be where all the incidents are. I need to just go onto one car probably. We were like 3, almost 4 wide there. I figured that's exactly what happened. Because he was almost 4 wide under us. I figured either he hit the wall or came down and hit him, because I don't think he would have reacted like that all of a sudden. I knew that was pretty much what happened there. They almost wreck on that outside lane. That was scary. Colton getting into Tyson a little bit on entry there. Maybe he thought Tyson was going to run a slider. I don't know. It seemed like he went in hard, like he was going to run a slider as well, or he was just trying to get the car rotated. Not 100% sure. They're all right up on that wall. This is only lap 16 in the race, so there's still a long way to go at this point. I don't even know what my right rear was. I'll look at it later. 07 ripping wall. Is this where he gets up on the wall? No, it's not. I don't even know what lap he ended up all F4ing at. He's blinking all over the place. Every time it goes to the 15, I need to just skip it because he's blinking. They stack up really hard there. 24 got into the 07, and then who was it? Colton got into the back of him. Pretty much 3 wide there. I don't think the 07 knew that they were going to be 3 wide. Just tapped the back left of the 24. He throws a slider though. This is battle for second behind JD. Getting super tight right there, but getting it rotated. That's one thing I have a problem with. When it gets tight, I'm not good at getting it rotated once we're already tight. 3 car just running in the middle, gets doored. 15's hitting the wall, but blinking. Is he gonna get hit? No, he's blinking as well. There was a bunch of people that were just out here blinking and stuff. 3's all right in the middle again, gets doored once again. Okay, this is what happened with everybody. The 07, yeah, the 07 just went up and got the wall himself, it looks like. Yeah, he's just running top. He was gonna get slid up into the wall, or he was gonna cut under him, but don't know how there wasn't a caution, because he all F4, but then this guy got spun over 90 degrees sideways and then just got it going straight again and no caution. So that kind of sucked for me, but it is what it is. Every time it's on him, I need to remember it's just gonna blink. They're racing super tight here. I think this is when they get together really hard into this corner, but they're 3 wide. And 3 guys trying to go for about 2.5 lanes here, not ever going to work out very well. Maybe he didn't know it was 3 wide, but at the same time, I would have thought he would have tried to do a slider line because he's on that outside lane anyways, 3 wide. So it's tough to see, but maybe he didn't know he was 3 wide is my guess. I have 0 idea. But this 93 was running really good down here on the bottom. Gets cut off all of a sudden, and he got tight because of it, because he probably tried to check up from the 15. And the 58 here was kind of, I think, just spinning his tires or destroyed his stuff at this point, because he was very off pace towards the end. But I was off pace the entire race, I feel like. It was just a really tough race overall. Everybody was super, super fast there. Always a couple people hitting the wall. He almost took out the car in front of him there. That's like 5 laps ago. 17 running that slider line, probably tapping the wall, maybe not, I don't even know. But everybody's just smacking it off the wall at this point, running pretty decent. But everybody kept it pretty clean throughout the entire race, so we end up finishing back in 16th. It is what it is. We just weren't super fast, and I think I picked the wrong set for myself. I needed to pick the other one, try to run more middle bottom. Probably would have been better off for me, so let's go see how much I rate and end up losing out of this. And we lose a solid 37 out of it. I think I gained 36 in the UMP race we won, but almost a 5,500 strength of field, and we were lower. We're lower than that anyway, so we were lower than the actual strength of field was. But JD Brown led every lap, had the fastest lap as well, won by 1.3 nearly over Hauser. Him, Hauser, and Rumsey all super fast up front, and then there was a pretty good gap back to 4th, 4.5 seconds back, which is crazy. But JD had everybody covered in this one. Like, he was just super, super fast the entire time. So we finished back in 16th. Not terrible, but not great. We were one of the few that had 0 incidents. We were the only one way back here with 0 incidents, which is pretty shocking. But I just need to find my speed again. I've been struggling this week, or I've been struggling the last couple weeks for the most part. Got a little bit of confidence back in the UMP race I ran yesterday it was, and we won Oswego pretty dominantly, but we work hard number 1. It wasn't a super high strength field, but I love tracks that are like that. And Knoxville is usually one of my better tracks, but I struggled a lot in the fixed and the open this week, so definitely need to try and figure that out more this week, and I'm going to run some more and try and figure out some more things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.